Hello everyone, this is Matt with Red Moon Aquariums, and today I'm going to be talking about the Jaguar Cichlid. Now for starters, your Jaguar Cichlid is going to like your water temperature between 73 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 22.5 to 27.5 degrees Celsius. Now if we're talking pH level, water hardness, it's pretty easy to get in the ballpark. It's just got to be between 7 and about 8.5. Most tap water will be somewhere in between those two lines, so don't worry too much about that. Now I'm going to talk about tank mates for the Jaguar Cichlids. A bad example of tank mates for these fish would be snooks, dovey, anything that can be eaten as well. These things will not hesitate to eat something it can fit in its mouth, folks. Other tank mates to avoid for your Jaguar Cichlid include other Jaguar Cichlids, actually, because there's a high probability of fighting and death occurring. Even with females, mating can be hit or miss. So a solo specimen is highly recommended. Now obviously I gotta give you the good with the bad here. Some good tank mates would be Oscars, flower horns, red devils, stingrays, arowana, datnoids, just to name a few there for you guys. Now while we're on the topic of tank mates, I want to get into variables. And by that I mean each fish will have its own personality. So one Jaguar Cichlid might not be as aggressive as another. But you still plan to have an aggressive Jaguar Cichlid, because that is in their nature. They are an aggressive cichlid fish. They do not opt well with things that they can push around. Tank mates need to be able to hold their own, but also not instigate fights. Another big variable is the size of these fish. Some of them can reach 16 inches in length, while most may only get 12 inches. I would say the most important variable is your tank size. If you guys want to successfully keep multiple fish when dealing with aggressive cichlids, you need the space. The fish need to be able to roam. I recommend at least a 100-gallon aquarium for these awesome cichlids. Jaguar cichlids appreciate caves, hills, and cover. This could include fake plants or driftwood, such as I have in my tank. Really allow them to create their own territory and get comfortable. And that may take a couple weeks, but that's all part of the process. I don't recommend live plants with these fish, as they do like to move the substrate around with their mouth, and honestly they just like to redecorate sometimes. So it's better to just let them do their thing and not have to worry about the expense of torn up plants. Now the Jaguar actually comes from the Matina River in Costa Rica, and also Lake Menangua in Nicaragua. These rivers and lakes often have a fast flow rate, so a strong pump and blowers will help make this fish feel at home. The best part about a Jaguar cichlid is they are not picky eaters. I feed mine worms, shrimp, fish, pellets, crayfish, minnows, grasshoppers, crickets, mice, snakes, you name it, these things will smash it.